the airport, the wrong grill, killing time. I got the poached eggs on top of a crab cake. And Robert just got eggs and bacon. We have an hour to kill, so why not have a good breakfast while we're at the airport? We're at the airport, still waiting. We have an hour. Oh my god, my face is so red. I actually used sunscreen and my face is still red. Do I look like I got burnt?
Not as bad as me.
Robert got really burnt.
My ears got burnt off. I don't even have ears anymore.
He doesn't have ears anymore. Anyway, I don't know. We got up at 5 this morning, which is better than like on Sunday when we got up at 4. But I like the early flights, except this flight is full. We fly with Southwest, and we pay to be in Group A, and it's so full that we are in Group B, which makes me very unhappy. But the only reason I don't like Group B is because, like, for Group A, you pay to board in Group A, and then between Group A and B, they let families board without having to pay extra. And so it ends up being like 80 billion people. It just irritates me. Like, they make me pay extra, but the family still gets to board beforehand. You see what I'm saying? It's just like, if the family wants to board early, why not make them pay? So it always seems like everyone takes advantage of the family boarding early, and then I get stuck in the back of the plane, and I don't like to be in the back of the plane. That's all. That's just a minor complaint of mine. As much as we've flown, this is the first time that we've got in Group B, so we'll see how it is. I don't know. And then what else? I don't know. I'm too tired to really think. I'm ready to get home, ready to get back to work, ready to see my cats, ready to like get out of this bright sun. Robert, check the weather. How cold is it in Missouri?
It's going to be high of 80 today.
High of 80 in Missouri. I want a high of 80. It's been like 96.
Feels like there's no seasons here.
Yeah, it's been 96 the last couple days.
I think every time we come here, it's the same temperature.
Yeah. So anyway, it was a fun trip, but I'm ready to get home. We're back in St. Louis. We just picked up our car from the parking lot. The flight was uneventful. We got our baggage right away. The shuttle bus was waiting. That was the quickest we've ever got onto a shuttle bus and got our luggage. It's 10:52 here, so we will be home in a half hour, 11:30, and then we're gonna go straight to work. I'm gonna package as much as I can quickly, because then I really want an afternoon nap. But I need to be done by 3, because I feel bad if I take a nap after 3. So we're home. Let's see. I really did enjoy this trip. A couple observations. I felt when I was taking a shower this morning, I was like, I need to talk about. Now I can't remember what I wanted to talk about. I don't remember. Oh, I do remember. Okay, I thought this was funny, and I've never had this happen before. So when we checked into the hotel, they were like, oh, if you want to go green, you can skip housekeeping. So housekeeping don't clean your room, save the environment, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, hello, I want housekeeping. That's the fun of staying in a hotel room, having someone clean up after you, bring you new towels, make the bed. Yes, I want to have housekeeping. I'm not for sure how skipping and housekeeper saves the environment. Aren't you taking away some lady's job or some man's job, or you know what I'm saying? Aren't you taking away a person's job by skipping housekeeping? So I don't know. I thought that was funny. And sure enough, in the room, they have this like big long like cutout thing saying like, if you skip housekeeping, you save 80 billion gallons of water and 20 billion gallons of chemicals and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, and if you skip housekeeping, they'll give you a $5 SPG credit, which SPG is the rewards program. I'm like, no, I want my room clean. That's just me. I guess I'm just one of the reasons the world is as bad as it is, because I want housekeeping when I'm on vacation. So, and then the other thing was, we did not get early check-in. And this is a complaint, like, the hotel, like, if it was, when Robert, like, signed up, like, when he booked the room, that was one of the choices. Do you want early check-in? He said yes. So we got there at 1. So that's not even that early, because if
I requested check-in at noon.
You requested a check-in at noon.
Yes.
Okay, so he specifically said noon. And that's a choice. So they're offering it early check-in is something they offer. So we get there at 1, and she's like, oh, your room's not ready. And, you know, and that, you know, check-in's not till 3. It's like, I understand that. That's why we do early, you know, that's why we, you know, checked early check-in. And I've been to plenty of hotels, like, I don't even do early check-in, and the room is ready by 1. But the fact is, if you don't have early check-in, if you're not going to have the rooms ready, don't offer it. Don't offer it. That's it. That's it. And so, and we weren't, but the room, she's like, well, I have this room ready, or this room ready, or this room ready. And I'm like, no, we want our original room. And she's like, okay, I'll have them rush clean it. Thank you. And then it worked out because we hadn't had lunch yet, and they had a cafe that had a soup and salad bar for $8. So we just sat and had like really good soup and really good salad. It was like the cheapest but nicest lunch we've ever had. And we just sat in their cafe, and by the time we were done eating, they had called and said the room was ready. So, you know, I'm a big thing, like, I don't ask, you know, if you offer it, then just make it happen. If it's not possible, then don't offer it. That's all. I don't think that's too much to ask. So, but other than that, I really liked the Sheraton. The rooms were nice. The pool was awesome. Everyone we met was super friendly. I have no complaints. And this is, again, like, you know, a couple weeks ago I stayed at Big Cedar, which was like $350, and you know, they weren't the nicest, and the room was loud, and it was just terrible. And then the Sheraton, like, we paid, it was free because we had points, but how much does it cost if we were paying money?
I was thinking it was somewhere between $150 and $200.
So $150 to $200.
It wasn't really bad.
It wasn't bad.
No, considering
so
you're on the beach.
It's just like sometimes like the cheaper hotels have so much better customer service than the expensive hotels. So I definitely give the Sheraton a 5-star. Is that how they rate hotels? I don't know. And then I posted a couple shelling photos on my Instagram stories, and a couple people were like, I've been to Clearwater, I've never seen those shells. So I just want to be a little more specific. If you're familiar with that area, there is Sand Key is like an island, and then right next to Sand Key, a bridge connects it to Clearwater, and then Clearwater is an island, and then this is a big circle loop. So then on the other side of the circle, which is Clearwater, is a bridge that connects it to Tampa. And then Tampa, on the other side of Tampa, a bridge connects it to St. Petersburg. You see what I'm saying? So think of Tampa, Clearwater, Sand Key, and then St. Augustine. I want to say St. Augustine, but that's wrong. St. Petersburg. So they each have a big bridge in between each one. And so I say Clearwater a lot when we were at Sand Key because everyone visits Clearwater, and it's like a 2-minute drive across the bridge. So we got great shells because we were on Sand Key, and the beach is private. There is a public parking, so anyone can get to this beach, but a lot of people don't because there's nothing but the beach. And if you go to Clearwater, you've got the beach, and you've got 1,000,001 shops, and you've got 1,000,001 restaurants. And so everyone prefers Clearwater because you can take a lunch break, you can just do all this kind of touristy stuff. Sand Key, all it is your hotel and the beach. So if you want to hang out at Sand Key, you need to bring your own cooler, you need to bring your own drinks if you plan to spend the whole day. So I think that's why Sand Key is not as popular, and that's great. It makes it less crowded, and it has better shells.
The beach is much wider too.
The beach is much wider.
From the ocean to like where the hotels are, it's like 2 or 3 times the width.
Yeah. So
there's more. I don't know how to explain it. It's just a deeper beach.
It's a deeper beach, and the reason that Clearwater doesn't have as many nice shells, it's not because there's more people. It's just the way, like, I'm gonna say the wording wrong, but you're on the beach where the water is, you know, you have like, out in the ocean is its own little landscape, and so for whatever reason, Sand Key shells roll up easier than they do on Clearwater. And I'm not even going to get into an ecological discussion or sound like I know that I'm a biologist. I'm not. But for whatever reason, shells roll up a lot nicer on Sand Key Beach than they do on Clearwater. But they're literally like 2 minutes apart. It's crazy. It's crazy that they're so close and one beach is better than the other. But if you go to Clearwater, there are shells. We walked it. There was a lot of little shells.
It's a narrow beach, though.
It's a narrow beach.
Very narrow.
Very narrow, and very crowded.
If crowds bother you, or there's just a lot. If you don't mind people everywhere, great. But if you're looking for a place that is more secluded and less people and a bigger beach, Sand Key, is it?
Sand Key. Clearwater
really
was
is
nice.
nice.
We did walk it. We did spend
Yeah.
an afternoon, and it was nice.
It's more city-fied.
It's more city. Exactly. It's more city-fied. We prefer the laid-back, not as many people, and that's why we chose Sand Key. But if you're a type who needs to have your lunch break and your shopping mall, not shopping malls, but like gift stores. I went into a couple gift stores and got some cute souvenirs. And you know, they had boat rentals, bicycle rentals, all that jazz. It was nice. But I liked, and I did that. But I also like Sand Key, which is more low key. Sand Key is low key. Oh my god.
And it was nice to have the trolley system working.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing.
So accessible.
We didn't even know about this when we planned the trip. There is a free trolley that will take you from any of your hotels on Sand Key to Clearwater. And also when you're on Clearwater, it's kind of bigger. You can take the free trolley from any spot. There's like 25 trolley stops. So it's not free for everyone. Like if you're for your hotel, it's like I'm pretty sure it's any hotel. If you're a tourist, it's free. You just show them your hotel card. For the locals do have to pay for it, but it was like what? I'm sure they have like a monthly pass or whatever.
I don't know. I think it was like $5 a day or something.
$5 a day. That seems expensive. I bet they give them a deal.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. I think that one guy paid $5 though.
Yeah, one guy paid $5. I think it was $2. It just depends where you want to go, because it will also take you across the bridge, right on the other side to Tampa, where I think I don't know. It's just cool. And we weren't expecting the trolley. We don't normally like to rely on others for transportation, but we used it. It was nice not having to find a parking spot. The trolley drivers were always super nice, and it was a nice scenic drive. So we definitely took advantage of that trolley.
Every half hour too.
It was every half hour.
Yeah.
It was every half hour.
Yeah.
And so I liked it. That it was an unexpected perk that we took advantage of, and it made the trip much more enjoyable.
Because if you had to drive in there and park, it would be kind of a pain in the neck. If you were driving from Sand Key and then had to park in Clearwater, it would be kind of a I think it would be a detractor.
I never saw on Clearwater. I never saw like any big parking structures.
No.
There was just parking meters here and there. There was little parking lots where you'd have to pay. But like in St. Louis, we're used to huge parking garages, so you always have somewhere to park. I definitely think that parking would have been difficult, but so we enjoyed it, and I've been going on for 10 minutes. This is just talking, basically summarizing everything. So I love this trip. It was a lot of fun. The weather was hot, but and I complained every day that it was hot, but I did enjoy it. I mean, let's be honest, nobody likes to get all hot and sweaty, okay? It's just an observation. It was hot. But I still had fun. I still enjoyed it, and the food was awesome. Oh my god, I did not have one bad meal. The food was awesome. I absolutely enjoyed Tampa, Clearwater. We did go into Tampa for Dave & Buster's and Tampa for Busch Gardens, but we mostly stayed in Clearwater. It looked very nice. It's just not a trip I'll revisit because I prefer Sanibel. I want to try other stuff. And so when we do all these trips and we try other stuff, we always say, would it be something you would revisit? No, it won't. It's not. How do I say that? It wasn't. But we did enjoy it. It's just nothing I would repeat, if that makes sense. It's a good one-time trip. You know what I'm trying to say? Now Orlando, I could go to Orlando every month. I love Orlando. Matter of fact, I'm going to Orlando next Wednesday. That's crazy. I was looking at the calendar. I didn't realize we were flying so quickly. So yes, I will be posting more video in a couple weeks from now, going to Universal Studios with my sister and her family. They are doing this for the girls because Haley's obsessed with Stranger Things, and she's like, hey, you want to come along? And I'm like, sure. I want to take advantage of this opportunity because I know the girls, they're getting to be that tween age where, between 13 and 18, they don't want anything to do with their relatives or their family. They just want to hang out with their friends. I understand. I was a teenager. So I kind of feel like this is the last time we're going to be able to enjoy a vacation with the girls without them being bratty teens. So we're going. So I got to get home, package, and start planning the next trip. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to add one more clip at the end because I can't finish this vlog without showing how excited my cat's going to be to see me in a couple minutes. Well, 20 minutes. I will post a little cat video at the end of this. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons, and I will see you later. We're home, He was right there. You didn't even give me a chance to open the door. You were right there. Hello. Are you excited? Look at that tail. Look at that tail. I'm home. Where are the other girls? Where are the other girls? Let's go find the other girls. There's Sunny. Oh, Sunny, what's wrong with your eye? Did you just wake up? Did you just wake up? Look a little. All right. There's Ollie. There's Sunny. Sunny, your eye looks a little funny. She's got allergies. I got medicine for that. I know. I'm home. I'm home. I'm home. Yes. No biting. Be a good boy. Don't bite. Alright. Where is Monkey? There's Monkey. Monkey, come say hi.
Hey guys.
Alright. Where should she go? Monkey.
Hi, Sunny.
Monkey's
Hi,
like, no. She just jumped from
pretty
the...
girl. Monkey, where are you?
She'll come
Sunny.
She'll come for Daddy.
How are you? Hi, pretty girl. Where'd Monkey go?
She jumped around off the...
Monkey. Well, hi. What are you doing under there? Come here. Come on. Hi. Oh, she's giving me the cold shoulder.
She's one of them that pouts.
Monkey, come
because
here.
She don't like it when we're gone.
It's okay. Hi.
She's avoiding you?
She is.
Monkey, we're sorry. Come on.
Come here, honey. Monkey. Oh, she's going to go to her spot.
All right, that's fine.
Hi, Sunny.
That's fine.
Hi,
Ollie
Sunny.
was using the new scratching box. All right. All right, I got to get to work. It's good to see you, too. You're such a baby. Obviously, we woke them from a nap. They're usually much more lively. But it is a beautiful sunny day.
Hey, pretty girl. Oh, Sunny, I missed you. Come here. I know.
Oh, are you sure you want to do that?
She's going to say, I love you, Daddy. I love you, Sunny. Okay.
All right, I'm going to go unpack the car.